Star Wars Battlefront 2 arrives on November the 17th, and alongside its massive multiplayer modes, it features a full-length single-player campaign. This story slots into the wider Star Wars universe, meaning it can and will refer to events that have taken place in other Star Wars stories. It also means any future books, comics, animated series, or even films can link back to it as a factual source of Star Wars lore, which is pretty cool. With this in mind, let's take a look at how and where Battlefront 2's campaign fits into the Star Wars timeline. The story of Battlefront 2 follows Iden Versio, a soldier born and raised as part of the Galactic Empire. Yes, the same Galactic Empire the Rebel Alliance is fighting against in the films Episode 4, A New Hope, through to Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Versio grew up on Vardos, a brand new planet introduced to the universe in Battlefront 2, and has trained her entire life to become an Imperial commander. According to the game's tie-in novel, INFERNO Squad, Versio served as a senior lieutenant TIE fighter pilot in the Battle of Yavin, the clash between Rebel and Imperial forces at the end of Episode 4, A New Hope, in which Luke Skywalker uses the Force, blows up the Death Star, and everyone goes home happy. Everyone except the soldiers fighting on the side of the Empire, that is, of which Versio is one. This makes Versio one of the bad guys, and that's kind of the point. Battlefront 2's campaign tells an untold soldier's story from the point of view of the Empire and shines a light on the heroes and idols on their side of the war. Versio is one such hero. By the end of Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, she has risen to the position of Commander of the Inferno Squad, an elite Special Forces unit that is both revered and feared. It's while leading this squad on a mission to the forest moon of Endor that Versio witnesses the destruction of the second Death Star, which also signals the passing of Emperor Palpatine and precipitates the fall of the Empire. This sends her on a quest to hunt down those responsible, including the familiar face of Luke Skywalker, in an attempt to end the rise of the New Republic. Working alongside her father, Versio receives orders from the mysterious messenger, Emperor Palpatine's contingency plan in the result of his death, which first made an appearance in the Star Wars comic Shattered Empire. Learning more about herself and the fallen Empire, Versio's story spans 30 years, taking in the rise of the First Order from the ashes of the Empire and leading right up to the explosive events of the Starkiller base depicted in Episode 7, The Force Awakens. It promises to be a different type of Star Wars tale, one that proves there are two sides to every story and offers a fresh perspective on the actions of both the Empire and Rebel forces during the events of the original Star Wars trilogy. For more on Star Wars Battlefront 2, stay on target with IGN.